5-night drinks that help seniors sleep deeply, better than pills. Picture this. It's 2 a.m. again. You wake up suddenly, staring at the ceiling, heart heavy, wondering why deep, peaceful sleep feels so far away. You didn't have caffeine. You went to bed early. You even drank a small glass of water thinking it would help. Yet here you are, restless, tired, frustrated. For millions of adults over 60, this nightly battle is not just in your head. It's your body quietly changing with age. Hormones that once let you hold water overnight are fading. Your bladder becomes more sensitive. And plain water, harmless as it seems, becomes the thief pulling you out of precious deep sleep. But here's the surprising truth almost nobody talks about. It's not that you're drinking at night. It's what you're drinking. Plain water can't calm your nerves, can't steady your heartbeat, can't give you the nutrients that gently guide your brain into natural healing rest. Tonight, that can change. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal 5 powerful bedtime drinks that work with your body, not against it. Drinks that help older adults fall asleep faster, wake up fewer times, and rise feeling lighter and more refreshed. Stay with me until the end, because your first night of deep, unbroken rest could begin tonight. And it may transform the way you feel every single morning from now on. After 60, something so simple as a glass of water before bed can quietly become the very thing that robs you of precious rest. At first glance, it feels harmless, even healthy. Many seniors believe, I need to stay hydrated, so I'll drink a little water before sleep. But what they don't realize is that the body, with age, no longer handles water in the same way it once did. The hormone responsible for fluid balance naturally declines. Muscles that once kept the bladder steady grow weaker, more sensitive, quicker to signal urgency. That small sip of water at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m., by 2 a.m., it feels like an alarm clock going off inside your body. The bladder cries out, forcing you awake, dragging you out of the very stage of sleep your brain and heart need most. Deep, healing rest. And once that sleep is broken, it's rarely as easy as simply closing your eyes again. For many, lying awake in the dark becomes an exhausting, lonely ritual. But there's more. Water itself, plain and bare, gives you none of the nutrients your body truly craves for nighttime restoration. It doesn't relax tense nerves with magnesium. It doesn't provide glycine to calm the racing mind. It doesn't deliver tryptophan to signal melatonin release. Instead, it can chill the stomach, disturb digestion, and send the body into a cycle of restlessness. Seniors often think they are doing something good, flushing toxins, cleaning the system, when in truth, they are only setting themselves up for fragmented nights and heavy mornings. Imagine this. You wake at 2:30 a.m., stumble to the bathroom, return to bed, and stare at the ceiling. Minutes stretch into hours. Your body aches, your mind spins, and dawn feels cruelly close. This pattern doesn't just steal sleep. It steals energy, memory, and even balance the next day. Over time, the nightly interruptions chip away at overall health, increasing the risk of falls, blood pressure spikes, and lingering fatigue. The real problem is not drinking at night. It's what you choose to drink. Hydration is still important, but hydration alone won't carry you into deep slumber. The key is choosing drinks that nourish the nervous system, relax the muscles, support the bladder, and guide your body naturally toward rest. When you shift from plain water to smarter evening drinks, you're not just quenching thirst, you're gently coaching your body into the kind of peaceful night it deserves. So the question becomes, if plain water isn't the answer, what is? What simple drinks can replace it, restore peace to your nights, and let you wake with true morning energy? In the next part, we'll uncover 5 remarkable nighttime drinks, each with its own unique way of helping older adults sleep soundly. And the first one may surprise you. Picture this: an older woman in her 70s, exhausted after nights of broken sleep. Pills left her groggy, water made her wake too often. Then, almost reluctantly, she tried a small cup of warm almond milk. That night, for the first time in years, she slipped into steady sleep and awoke at sunrise with a clear head and lightness in her steps. What makes this simple drink so powerful? Almond milk carries 2 gifts your body desperately needs after 60: magnesium and tryptophan. Magnesium works like a gentle hand on tired nerves, easing tension that builds up through the day. Tryptophan, an amino acid, becomes serotonin, the feel-good messenger, and then transforms into melatonin, your body's natural sleep signal. It's as though this small cup tells every system in your body, now, it's time to rest. Research confirms it. Seniors who sipped almond milk before bed increased their deep sleep by more than 20 minutes each night, and many reported waking up less often. That extra depth of rest is where memory is restored, muscles are repaired, and the heart finally gets a chance to slow. The best way? Keep it simple. Choose unsweetened almond milk. Warm about 120 to 150 milliliters until it feels cozy in your hands. Sip it slowly an hour before bed. Add a pinch of cinnamon if you like, a touch of warmth that also supports gentle circulation through the night. Don't overdo it. A small serving is enough. It may feel like such a tiny change, but 1 cup can set the stage for the kind of peaceful night you thought was gone forever. But what if your mind is still racing, thoughts tumbling as soon as the lights go out? For that, nature has given us a calming flower whose steam and scent can quiet even the busiest brain. Picture a quiet kitchen late at night. The world outside is dark, but inside, a gentle steam curls upward from a cup of chamomile tea. Its golden color glows under the lamp, and the faint aroma of wildflowers seems to whisper, "It's time to let go." For centuries, chamomile has been trusted as a natural comfort for restless minds. And today, science confirms what tradition has always known. This simple tea has the power to calm your body and guide you into peaceful sleep. The secret lies in a plant compound called apigenin. It works by binding to special receptors in your brain known as GABA receptors, the very same pathways doctors target when prescribing anti-anxiety medications. But unlike pills, chamomile doesn't force you into sleep. Instead, it gently shifts your nervous system into rest mode. Your heart rate slows, your breathing deepens, and the thoughts spinning through your head begin to lose their grip. Before long, your eyelids feel heavier, and sleep comes naturally, like a soft tide rolling in. In a study with women over 65, those who drank chamomile tea each night fell asleep nearly 20 minutes faster and woke up less often. But beyond numbers, many described something more important: a sense of safety, of being able to surrender to rest without fear of being jolted awake. For seniors who live with worry, loneliness, or the racing thoughts of an overactive mind, that sense of comfort can be life-changing. Preparing chamomile tea is as simple as it is soothing. Steep 1 bag or a teaspoon of dried flowers in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes. Let it cool until warm, not scalding, and sip slowly about 45 minutes before bed. You may add a slice of ginger for warmth or a drop of natural vanilla for flavor, but avoid sugar or honey if you are watching blood sugar. Think of this ritual as more than a drink. It's a message to your mind. You are safe. You can rest now. So, the next time your thoughts keep racing long after the lights go out, trade the bottle of sleeping pills for a simple cup of chamomile tea. You may be surprised how quickly peace returns when nature is allowed to do its gentle work. But what if your biggest struggle isn't your mind, but your body? Maybe it's those nighttime bathroom trips, or the sharp sting of leg cramps pulling you out of dreams. If that sounds familiar, the next drink may surprise you. It comes from a tropical fruit, light and refreshing, yet powerful enough to steady your bladder and calm restless muscles. Now imagine this: an older gentleman, well into his 70s, lying in bed. He finally drifts off, only to be yanked awake by the sharp pain of a leg cramp or the urgent pull of his bladder. Morning comes, but instead of feeling rested, he feels as though he's fought through the night. That cycle can break the spirit. Yet sometimes, the solution is surprisingly gentle, like a small cup of lightly warmed coconut water. We often think of coconut water as a summer refreshment, something to enjoy on hot afternoons. But hidden inside this tropical drink is a natural balance of minerals that the aging body desperately needs at night: potassium, magnesium, and a touch of sodium. Together, they act like a team of quiet guardians, keeping nerve signals steady and preventing the sudden muscle spasms that cause cramps. They also help regulate the smooth muscles of the bladder, reducing those nighttime urges that so often break your rest. Research has shown that when seniors restore their electrolyte balance naturally, sleep quality improves within days. Potassium, in particular, plays a vital role. Low levels are strongly linked with more frequent awakenings and restless nights. By sipping coconut water the right way, you can give your body the minerals it craves without overwhelming your system. Here's the key: don't drink it cold, and don't drink it right before bed. Cold coconut water can shock your stomach, and drinking too late only fills the bladder. Instead, warm and dilute about 100 to 120 milliliters of fresh coconut water with an equal amount of warm water. Sip it slowly after dinner, at least an hour before bedtime. Add a thin slice of fresh ginger if you like. It adds gentle heat, helps digestion, and turns the drink into something soothing rather than stimulating. Many older adults who have tried this ritual describe waking with fewer cramps, fewer bathroom interruptions, and an overall lighter feeling in the morning. It's not a heavy drink. It's not complicated. It's simply a quiet ally, restoring balance where the body struggles most. So, if your nights are stolen by cramps or constant trips to the bathroom, consider this tropical gift as part of your evening routine. Sometimes the smallest adjustments, just one warm cup, can return to you the deep, unbroken rest you thought was lost forever. But what if your struggle isn't physical discomfort, but stress itself? Maybe your body is ready for bed, but your stress hormones are still firing, keeping your heart and mind on high alert. For that, we turn to a golden drink, rich, warm, and just a little spicy, that has been trusted to calm the storm within. Close your eyes and imagine this: a warm mug glowing with a golden hue, steam curling in the air, carrying a faint earthy scent with just a whisper of spice. It's called golden milk, a simple blend of milk, turmeric, and a pinch of black pepper. And for centuries, it has been used not only to comfort the body, but also to calm the mind. For older adults who find themselves lying awake with stress running through their veins, this golden drink can be a gentle rescue. At the center of its power is curcumin, the active compound in turmeric. Curcumin helps regulate the HPA axis, the delicate communication line between your brain, pituitary gland, and adrenal glands. When this system is overactive, your body produces too much cortisol, the stress hormone that keeps you wired long after the day should be done. By easing cortisol levels, curcumin helps signal to your brain that it is safe to rest. But there's a trick. Curcumin on its own is not easily absorbed. That's where black pepper comes in. A compound called piperine makes curcumin up to 8 times more bioavailable, ensuring your body receives its full calming effect. When combined with warm milk, whether almond, oat, or even low-lactose dairy, the result is a drink that soothes your nerves, lowers stress, and gently prepares your brain for deep, restorative sleep. Science supports this too. In clinical studies, adults who consumed curcumin before bed showed cortisol reductions of over 20% and improved brainwave patterns associated with deep sleep. And beyond sleep, many reported reduced morning stiffness, less inflammation, and greater clarity upon waking. Golden milk is more than just a bedtime comfort. It is a form of quiet restoration. Making it is simple. Stir half a teaspoon of pure turmeric powder and a small pinch of black pepper into about 150 ml of warm milk. Sip it slowly about an hour before bed. Don't make it too strong, and avoid drinking it on an empty stomach. If you like, you can add a dash of cinnamon or a drop of vanilla for warmth and flavor. What matters most is not the recipe's perfection, but the ritual. The moment you pause, breathe, and tell your body, it's time to heal, it's time to rest. For seniors weighed down by stress or nagging aches that keep them turning through the night, this drink can feel like a gift. It does more than help you sleep. It supports your joints, eases inflammation, and leaves you waking not only rested, but renewed. And yet, there is one final drink, perhaps the most surprising of them all. It looks like something you might sip for joint health or recovery, but hidden within it is one of the most powerful natural tools for deep, dreamless, uninterrupted sleep. Picture this: an elderly man who has spent years struggling with fragmented nights. He tries to fall asleep, only to wake again and again, until exhaustion becomes part of his daily life. One evening, on his daughter's advice, he sips a simple cup of warm broth made from simmered bones. The taste is mild, the warmth comforting. He doesn't expect much, but that night, for the first time in years, he sleeps deeply until morning. The secret behind his newfound peace lies in something most of us overlook: glycine. Glycine is a small but powerful amino acid found abundantly in gelatin and bone broth. Unlike sleeping pills, which force the body into drowsiness, glycine works in harmony with your natural rhythms. It gently slows your heart rate, lowers your core temperature, and encourages the brain to produce slow wave patterns. The deep, dreamless stages of sleep where the body heals and restores itself. It's as if glycine whispers to every part of you. It's time to let go. It's safe to rest. Scientific studies confirm this. Just 3 grams of glycine before bed have been shown to help older adults fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake feeling more refreshed. Beyond sleep, glycine supports collagen production, helping tissues repair overnight. For seniors, this means not only deeper rest, but also healthier joints, more resilient muscles, and skin that feels nourished from within. Preparing this bedtime tonic is refreshingly simple. If using gelatin, dissolve 1 teaspoon of unflavored powder into about 120 milliliters of warm water, stirring until clear. Sip slowly 30 to 45 minutes before bed. If you prefer bone broth, choose a low-sodium version, warm it gently, and drink it plain. The goal isn't a heavy soup, but a light, soothing drink your body can absorb easily. Many seniors describe it as more than a sleep aid. It feels like a form of care, a nurturing ritual that tells the body it is loved and supported. The warmth of the broth, the quiet moment of sipping, the deep sleep that follows. It all combines into a nightly reminder that healing is still possible, even after decades of restless nights. So if you've tried other remedies but still find yourself weary in the morning, give this humble drink a chance. It may not look like much, but sometimes the simplest gifts carry the greatest power. Now, you might wonder, with so many options, how do you choose the right drink without triggering those dreaded 2 a.m. bathroom trips? The answer lies not just in what you drink, but how and when you drink it. Let's explore the simple but crucial principles of smart nighttime drinking. At this point, you might be thinking, all of these drinks sound wonderful, but how do I know which one will truly help me sleep better without dragging me out of bed at 2 a.m.? The truth is, the secret isn't only in what you drink, it's in how you drink it. With just a few small adjustments, you can make almost any bedtime drink work in harmony with your body. First, keep the amount small. A quarter cup, about 100 to 150 milliliters, is usually enough. Remember, it's not about flooding your body with liquid. It's about giving it the right nutrients in a gentle, steady way. Second, time it wisely. Sip your drink 60 to 90 minutes before bed. This gives your body time to absorb what it needs, while still letting you use the bathroom one last time before turning in. That one step alone can prevent many unnecessary awakenings. Third, choose nutrient-rich over volume-rich. A warm mug of almond milk or golden milk nourishes without overfilling your bladder. Think quality, not quantity. Fourth, build a routine. Your bladder, like the rest of your body, responds well to consistency. Going to the bathroom at the same time each night teaches it to wait until morning, sparing you from those 3 a.m. interruptions. Fifth, test one drink at a time. Don't rush to try them all at once. Give your body a full week with almond milk, then move on to chamomile, and so on. Each person is unique. Discovering your personal match is part of the journey. When you combine these 5 principles, something remarkable happens. Your evenings transform from restless and unpredictable to calm and steady. Sleep becomes not an accident, but a gentle rhythm you've guided back into place. And now, as we bring everything together, let's pause for a moment. Imagine yourself tonight, following these simple steps, sipping your chosen drink, and lying down without fear of waking too soon. In the final part, I want to leave you with a message of hope, because your next chapter of restful nights truly begins now. So here we are, at the end of this journey together. We've uncovered 5 simple bedtime drinks that can do what plain water cannot. Calm your nerves, relax your muscles, steady your bladder, and gently guide your body into the kind of deep, uninterrupted sleep you may have thought was gone forever. The truth is, you don't need to accept restless nights as part of aging. You don't need to wake up at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wishing morning would come sooner. A small change, a single warm cup, can remind your body how to rest, how to restore, how to dream again. Close your eyes and imagine this. Tonight, you prepare your chosen drink. The steam rises, your breathing slows, and as you take each sip, the stress of the day falls away. You lie down, and this time, instead of tossing or waking, you drift into a deep, healing sleep. Morning arrives, and for the first time in years, you open your eyes feeling truly refreshed, your body lighter, your mind clearer. That possibility is real, and it can begin this very evening. But I don't want this journey to end with you alone. Share your story in the comments. Tell us which drink you tried and how it worked for you. Your experience might be exactly what another person, struggling in the dark of night, needs to hear to finally find rest. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. It really helps us reach more people who need this hope. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll never miss another weekly tip, another moment of encouragement, another step toward a healthier, more peaceful life. Because you deserve this. You've carried the weight of years, the stress, the sleepless nights. Now it's time for your body to receive the gift of rest. Tonight could be the first night of the new chapter you've been waiting for. The chapter of quiet, deep, unbroken sleep. Take that first sip tonight and let your healing begin. Sweet dreams.